Okay, today is May 25th, and like always, I'm going to start over here with the cranberry hibiscus and work my way to the other side of the property. Cranberry hibiscus is doing pretty good. I'm doing another update video today. The last update video, everything wasn't looking so hot. I think I'd given it everything pretty much too strong of compost tea. Like, it was really strong stuff. But they're doing good now. They've gotten a little bit of water and gotten through it. It's growing really, really tall. Got my sweet almond isn't looking so hot, but still growing. That thing just looks scraggly. Fakahatchee grass coming back up, and pigeon pea is growing, even though it got stepped on over there. Doing okay, growing a little bit. Got pumpkins are doing this. Jackby little pumpkins. I don't really know anything about growing pumpkins, but they were cheap, so got them. A couple of them survived. A couple of them not doing so hot. Don't really know. A few of them doing pretty good, and a few of them not. Mexican sunflower over here in the shade. This fence wasn't here that long ago, but even in the shade, it's still growing and putting on a lot of growth. I got some cuttings going, and I'm gonna stick them in the sun to get more. Got sweet potatoes. I've ran out of mulch and compost and everything. I have nothing. I raked the leaves up to try to cover up these sweet potatoes. These are just extra sweet potatoes I threw in the ground because I had extra. I got one there and one over there somewhere that's coming back up. I got stepped on, but it's coming back. Variegated Katuk, doing really nice. These are the ones I really care about. My trees and shrubs looking beautiful and taste delicious, just like lentils. Got more sweet potatoes. These are purple and white varieties of sweet potato. This is the non-variegated Katuk, also looking pretty nice. Hey, what's that? Is that a spider? I'll look at that later. Something curled its leaf in. Let's see. Miracle Berry, as always, growing, doing good. Haven't really done much to it. It's just been doing its thing. Just been fertilizing it when I fertilize everything else. Variegated lemon. It's got crazy leaves. It's a little dirty. It's got some like dirt on it, but it's doing okay under here in the shade. It's got quite a bit of light actually. During certain parts of the day, it gets bathed in light for a few hours and then dappled light all day. I think it has plenty of light. The native pawpaw back here, it really likes the shade, supposedly, so I put it back here, and it's liking it. Some perennial peanut I split from my bigger plant, and it's growing tall. My bigger plant grows outwards. This one's growing tall. I think because it's in the shade. I don't know. More pumpkins just kind of thrown everywhere. Oh, sorry, I got something in my mouth. Passion fruit, purple passion fruit coming up the fence. As it gets taller, it's growing faster and faster. It took a while, but once I get about halfway up the fence, then it got to the top of the fence in no time. And eventually I'll be to the top of the tree in no time, I hope. Grand Nain banana. They're really beautiful leaves. Been watering and throwing every time I do compost tea. I have like sludge at the bottom of the bucket. I always pour it right there in the middle. I also have a bucket buried there that's like a septic bucket kind of. Throw kitchen scraps. Got Grand Nain, or not Grand Nain, I always mix them up. That's Grand Nain. This is Venti Fool. Another beautiful one, but I kind of like the leaves better than that one. It's like pretty. But both are growing. Every time I hit them with any compost tea, they throw up a new leaf about once a week. If I hit them with compost tea, they'll throw up 2 leaves in a week. They'll throw them right after each other. This is the white Pakistani mulberry. Not looking so hot. It was looking really good at first, but it's looking okay, but it was looking perfect. But I got some stuff, gnawing on the leaves, but 90% of the leaves are fine. And I really like the way it's kind of going up very willowy. Branches are gonna go up and bend down and be really wispy. I think it'll look neat. grafted. More sweet potatoes. Just kind of thrown in. I just kind of literally just shoved the screwdriver in the ground and plopped them in sand and threw a few in here, and these 2 survived. Suriname cherry. Like always, I don't really know what this one is until it fruits. Got it from a lady down the street. Pepper I got for free. That's making peppers, but getting eaten up by insects. I don't really care about it that much. I don't really know what it tastes like. Don't care. I like my spicy peppers. I think that's a banana pepper or something. It doesn't really get spicy, so I don't care about it. But this is my longan, and it has been sitting here not doing anything. This is about the size most of my plants came in. Well, no, I take that back. But a lot of plants that came in about this size are quadruple this size by now. And oh my goodness! Sorry, I got an ant on my other arm. Couldn't get it off. And this thing sat here and didn't do anything until I gave it a whole bunch of compost tea, and then it finally started throwing up some new growth. It really wanted some more food, I guess. Got biochar. I got biochar on every single plant out here except for the sweet potatoes. Don't want to show this, but I'm showing every single plant. Don't care. Okinawan spinach was getting tore up by like a fungus, and bugs. It looked like at the same time. I came and pruned all the leaves off of it because this is kind of what happened to my longevity spinach. As soon as I got it in the mail, it started getting tore up. I pruned it off like my longevity spinach. It hasn't really been coming back and still looks sickly. My longevity spinach wasn't looking this bad, but it came back after I pruned it, so I might not get the Okinawa spinach. Don't really know what's going on with that. Something out here is messing it up. Triple Crown Blackberry. It's growing, doing its thing, sprawling out. Eventually it'll take up the fence. I believe this is Barbados cherry. Yeah, this is the Barbados cherry, and this thing was a quarter the size, if that. Actually probably smaller than that. This thing has gotten big in no time. That thing is really growing. And I like that the wood gets kind of like woody fast. Doesn't stay green long. Got my white muscadine grape going right up the fence, doing really nice. Got yams on yams. Not a whole lot of yams, but I got yams. Got white yams, purple yams, Chinese yams. Everglades tomato, I just popped right there because I don't know, thought it kind of fit in with all the stakes and everything. And let it go up the teepee and bush out a little bit. And it's going to be making me some tomatoes before too long. It's already getting big. That thing was tiny too. Came in a little box. Another one I don't know what's going on with. Tomatillos. Just got tore up by something. I'm going to leave it here and see if it'll still make fruit and give me a harvest. I hope it does, but I don't know. Not looking so good. Jabota Cobb. Not Jabota Cobb. I always say that. Jackfruit. Jackfruit's doing really good, putting on new growth, and yeah, looking good. Got a thing for like $5. Got Society garlic, and I seen a video, Pete Canaris' video yesterday I was watching. He said you can eat these flowers. So I was out here gardening, and this thing was poking me in the eye. I was out here putting mulch down. I thought I'd eat it. I just grabbed the whole thing in my mouth and ate it. Bad mistake. I was just like eating a mouthful of garlic. I thought it'd be sweet like a flower. That thing, holy moly, it's garlic. It's just pure garlic. So you put it in your food though. Got my Mexican tree spinach, the chaya doing. Got a little makeshift string around it just to hold it straight for a little bit. Just lean in just a little bit. Oh, this is my perennial peanut. I've been stealing little roots from and popping around here and there. Not too often. Oh, these are jalapenos. They're dying. They're dead. More Society garlic. Always flowering. Continually flowering. Never stops. Another Suriname. This is red. This came from Pete Canaris. Oh, it's just been growing like crazy. It never stops growing. This thing's going to be humongous by next year. Holy crap, it's getting big. Yeah, it's longevity spinach planted right under it. You know, just trim them away from each other a little bit. And this thing, every time I trim it, it just shoots back bigger and bigger and bigger. ice cream bean tree along with the longan. It sat here for months and didn't do a thing. I kind of thought it, you know, didn't like it here in my crappy sandy soil. The only reason there's clay right there is because I dug this bucket and we got clay kind of down there a little bit. Put this bucket in here, so a composting bucket that I throw my other kitchen scraps in, and it started growing. It likes something I want to understand. Cassava not doing good. Other cassava killed by squirrels, killed by dogs. So I got 2 left. Growing slow. I need to get more water on them. It's been hot and dry. It's my Jan's Best mulberry. Now this thing's been doing really good. I pruned the top to see if it set more. Yeah, it's definitely getting in there. It's putting more roots in and getting stiffer. That's what I want. Took the top off of it. I don't really know what I'm doing pruning. What is that wasp doing all over my peppers? Those are my peppers, homie. You gonna have problems? Probably looking for a caterpillar or something? No. That's my Jan's Best. Those are my purple peppers. As you can see, they're just loaded always. I harvested them 2 days ago, left none on, not even green ones on, and just loaded with them. Focaccia grass went to seed, trying to germinate that, not having any luck so far, but I don't know how long it's going to take. It's my moringa. It goes through spells of looking absolutely beautiful and throwing up new growth and being super happy, and then having a hissy fit and looking like crap. I don't really know what's going on with it. I don't know. If I water it, it doesn't happy, and if it's dry, it's not happy. I don't know. Thai chili though, this thing is doing incredible. Thing's getting thick, man, and it is in there. That thing has a nice root system. And more Thai chili that I got off that. I just took cuttings, and there's another one over here that when I put in, got all of its leaves eaten off by pests of some sort. Every single leaf was just a stick, and I thought it was dead. And lo and behold, it pops up. Also, a perennial peanut I thought was dead. I love when dead things come back to life. All these, well, that one's looking a little yellow. That's a jalapeno. It's dead. All my jalapenos are dying. I don't really know what I did wrong. I think I had them too moist when they were seedlings. My other cranberry hibiscus, this is the mother plant that the other one came from, that I grew from cutting. And, well, it was like, it had some roots on it actually, it wasn't cutting. But, split it off from the root mass. And it's doing really good. Really tangy, really, sour tasting kinda. I haven't watered these over here in August. They're gonna be a little droopy. And this one I haven't been watering since I got it. The other variegated ketchup gets watered every once in a while and is under the shade under those oak trees. This one has gotten almost no water, no care. And the difference is pretty staggering, but I started to give it water now and it's starting to spring back to life. They're tough little things. Get my Edgar's baby. This part, just the lower part, fell off of the other one down there. And all this is new in just like a month or so. It broke off in the mail. I got it from Pete Canaris. Yeah, this one. And it broke off from right there. I got a really bad glare right there. And threw it in dirt. It rooted, and now it's growing. I grew another half. That little thing's popped up in the past week or so. What's going on? I don't normally show a Chinese yams, so I don't like walking over here. Oh yeah. I always forget about stuff. That's my well, you can see it. It's the Mexican squash, chayote. Love that stuff. You never ate chayote, eat chayote. Grow it too if you can. Supposedly it grows like a weed down here. This fence is gonna be horrible. I got yams and chayote and vines all over it. The Chinese vine, also known as yam vine. Yam dairies. Now this shows you a little bit more. They I learned this from David the Good. The whole chayote is the embryo, so you can't eat the squash and then plant the seed. You have to plant the entire squash. And the vine comes up from right there. little makeshift steak on my pawpaw just for a little bit. I don't keep them on that long at all. Just a couple weeks just to get them up right. And this good foot. You know what's going on with it? It's been looking pretty happy, but it looks okay. Check the moisture really quick. I actually didn't water this yesterday when I watered the rest of them. Oh no, see that's so moist because all that biochar and stuff. Might not have a lot of compost, but I made a mess of biochar. These are new plantings over here. I had a spider on me. These are yellow passion fruit I grew from seeds. I have like 20 of them. Planters, I'm going to have to do some trading with people, swapping online or something. I got too many yellow passion fruit. This is another one. I just watered it yesterday, so it kind of got beat down a little bit, but it looks nice. This is Showstopper, Simpson Stopper. Smells like black pepper. My fire bush has gotten something going on with it. Spider, something rolled up in there, or a caterpillar. I don't really know, that one's for the natives, so whatever it is gonna stay there. Pruned that back heavily because it was infested with aphids, and it's coming back really nice. Starfruit, steak. But I've been giving it a lot of water, about 30 minutes on the soaker hose. Each day through this heat wave. Also pruned this back, and that shot out a lot of roots because this thing was leaning significantly in the wind. I pruned it back, and it forced a lot of root growth. Same thing with the this thing too. It was barely in there, just wobbling around. Pruned it, and it's still a little wobbly, but it's shot out roots. Gotta come stake the starfruit though. These poor guys always get forgotten. These are my Jaboticabas, Scarlet, both of them. I got them the little one for free because I split it from this big one. Olives always having this little brown stuff on their tips, but it just keeps growing. I don't really know what that is, but it's growing past it. So going to just keep doing what I can do and see if I can get past it. I went to Bach Tower recently, just a couple days ago, and a lot of stuff was in fruit. The lychees and jaboticabas and all kinds of stuff, so I got a bunch of seeds. There's a wasp trapped in there. Oh my, yellow jacket, look at you. I wonder if they're trying to make their nest in there or something, in that wood chips. That would not be good. But I mean, it would make it very easy to kill them if they made their nest in there. Trying to see if anyone start buzzing around. Oh, that one's still alive for sure. You have to edit that out. My table, I have to get another table because I am just stacking stuff and putting stuff everywhere. Went to Bach Tower, like I said, and a bunch of stuff was in fruit. You just have to go. If you're in Central Florida area and you haven't been recently, go. And they had a bunch of plants for sale, also pretty cheap. I got this firecracker plant that makes these flowers, and I ate them while I was there, and they taste really good, but it's for the beneficial insects. But you could probably make a tea out of the flowers, they're so sweet. Got these $6 Sunshine Mimosa, which I think is a pretty daggum good price. Got 2 of them. Oh, and I got a fig for $5, I think. And my wife got a couple ornamental plants. But they had a bunch more. By the time we got there, though, they were sold out. By the time we went to go see the park, they had sold out of a bunch of peppers and a bunch of different types of figs and olives and all kinds of stuff they had. But I'm not even going over all my seeds and everything. I just got all kinds of stuff. Sapote, white sapote, black sapote, pomegranate, mango, strawberry tree, yellow passion fruit, yellow papaya, red papaya. Just too much. And that's about it for today.